Territory that we played in, the amount of situations, chances that we created, set pieces, it was unbelievable not to be 1-2, 3-0 up. That's football. And then we started the second half. They were a bit more aggressive, and then the game was not that in control. We conceded a goal, and then it's game on.
On the whole, I feel so much more positive and proud of my team than I did on Monday night. And there's lots to take from today. We played against one of the best teams in the league. So if we can approach the next block of games with that mentality and that courage in the second half to really play football properly in the way we want to, then yeah, I'll be happy.
If you want to fight for the title, you have to win these games, you know. It doesn't matter how hard it is and what it takes, so you have to win.
Big week, 3 big wins. I mean, can you feel a bit of momentum?
Absolutely. Well, we had a really tough period after the last international. We lost so many players. We have to adapt to different contests, play twice with 10 men. The team finds a way, you know, to win in any context, to compete in the way we do. And we had adapted really well to those circumstances. So, good platform to continue the season.
More stressful than it needed to be?
Probably, because the first half I thought it was exceptional, the amount of dominance that we had, the areas that we played, the amount of situations, chances that we created in open play, on set pieces, our counter press, we really were there. It's unbelievable that we didn't score a goal. Then we started the second half, we were a bit sloppy, especially in the first 5-10 minutes with the ball, and then the game became a little bit more open, and the chance that they scored the goal. And then again, we thrown away everything that we did in the first half. It started a completely new brand game in a really difficult context, and the team reacted incredibly well. A lot of composure, a big belief, very good clarity in what we had to do, and the crowd was exceptional, the subs were exceptional, and we managed to do it again.
I just ask you about Mikel every week, but you can see this season he's sort of embracing that leadership, like it was him who grabbed that game when they won it. Are you seeing that quality from him?
For sure, and that's the maturity and that's the steps that players have to do, and he's been long enough in the team now, he has earned the right to have that role. He believes in that, he has the capacity to change games, to decide games like many other players, and if we want to be at the top, sometimes players have to create those moments, and he certainly has done that today again.
Jordan, for some?
Mikel,
Hi.
You brought in Jesus and Sterling today. Did they do enough for you to really...
I was really happy. You know, we made the changes and we had to make them, and everybody deserves to play. And in the first half, it could have been very, very different to the result that they had after we decided to change, because the energy as well had to be changed, and we brought 3 players that have the ability to do that, and they really help at very pleased with everybody.
Is there a concern that for 2 weekends in a row now that you've had to almost have like a wake-up call to kind of really get going? Is that a concern going forward?
Well, I don't think the wake-up call was that we conceded a goal, but the way we started the games and the way we dominated the opposition, I think against Leicester we beat every record that it was before, and today it will be something similar, but you need to score 3, 4 or 5. And if you don't, this is the Premier League, game on. But if we have a wake-up call, it's a goal that they score, and we have to react to that. True, we did it, and we did it in a convincing way.
Art from the Athletic.
Hi, Mikel. Just
Hi.
on Bukayo, I think that efficiency has always been there with this game. I was just wondering, does it feel any different to you this season, or does it just feel like this is the normal Bukayo now?
No, I think it's another step ahead in what he wants, and especially when, you know, and do it at home, do it away, do it in big games, do it against not some other big games, when the team needs it, not when it's 3-0. That's what defines a top player.
And with Kai as well, I was just wondering, excellent performance. Aside from his goal, how did you feel about just seeing the way his confidence is blossoming?
You can tell. He takes the ball and he runs with the ball. You know, he's on high press, he goes full gas, the way he holds the ball, the position that he takes in the box. He's an attacking midfielder, he plays as a 9, you don't know where he is. That's his football brain, and for sure his focus now as well is, I'm going to win the game, I'm going to do it, and that's a different thing.
Head to the Guardian.
Yeah, just on Kai, 7 goals in a row at home now. He must be absolutely brimming with confidence, and you see that with him in his demeanour every day.
He is, and he's practicing, and he wants more, and he's not satisfied what he's doing, because there is still, I think, another levels from him. Obviously, he's surrounded by incredible players, but something has changed on him, and that confidence you really sense it, and now he's putting it in games and he's winning football matches, which is great.
Mikel, just on Saka, do we need to almost stop looking at him as a young player now? I know he's only just 23, but it feels like often we talk about Saka doing so well for so young. Do we need to sort of forget about the age now with him and just say, wow, he's a really, really good player?
Well, I certainly don't do it. Obviously, there are the stats, and you cannot get away from that. But what he's doing at his age is unbelievable. We have many examples of that as well.
And just on Ramsdale as well, did you get a chance to sort of have an exchange with him at the end, and what did you say to him?
I wish him all the best. Congratulate for the way that they played as well, and wish him the best. And I hope they do, and especially for the manager and Aaron as well, because they are a very good side.
Okay, last couple now. Nick from Haters.
I was going to ask you about Aaron as well. Just go back to Bukayo. Is there ever a temptation to give him a rest?
Yeah, there is, and we have taken him off a few times this season, and we have to manage the load of him. But at the moment, he's in a good place.
Finally from BComs.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Last time we spoke about how tough the schedule is.
Yeah.
I mean, every team could probably do with one extra player. If you had unlimited budget and you could sign one player in your football, who would you sign and why?
I have enough issues to resolve the reality, so that would be a different problem. It's been a very demanding period after the international break. We had so many issues, a lot of injuries, very difficult fixtures, especially away from home, and some of them playing with 10 men. And the team adapts. The team is so willing. I'm very pleased the way we've come through this period, and we're in a good place.
Is there a player in your playing career?
Well, they had a good go, but it was always going to be a big ask, obviously, for Southampton at Arsenal.
Yeah, it was, and I've just got a few graphics to show you here in terms of Southampton. You know, errors leading to goals, 6, possession lost in the defensive third, 55. And Arsenal had 13 times they won it in that final third, so it's always going to be tough. But what's so great about Arsenal is the way they press and the way they can adapt to what opponent they are playing. The sort of set traps here with it, sort of playing 4-4-2 at times when they pressed. And Jorginho and Rice were really aggressive in going high. We know we've talked about Southampton so many times and them wanting to play out, but they were sort of just setting little traps there in that triangle. The only ball is long or into the midfielder there, and Sterling gets it back. And that was the first one, and that was pretty early on, and maybe on another day, Arsenal could have scored a goal. Again, they're not set. Rice and Jorginho see that. One goes, the other follows. They win the ball back. Partey was playing right back today. A better ball into Havertz, and it's probably a goal. It just couldn't get the right amount of pace on the ball. Again, with Arsenal, they've got that wall there with the free. Almost saying, OK, if you want to play through the lines, it's going to have to be a very good ball. Saka, who was outstanding again today. Partey backing him up, nice and tight. And it's so good to see Arsenal adapt from in the Champions League to be in defensive and still winning the game, but then at home today, having the possession. But this is the one. So if we just pause it here. Yeah. Right. So this is the risk versus reward. So this is what Southampton are trying to do on the ball. And when they get into these areas here, they beat the first line of press, now they're into midfield. Now on the ball, they've got to get that ball forward. So when Russell Martin said they did good things, they really did. But it's just Arsenal, Saka and Havertz was too alert to what they was trying to do. And Arteta, I just think he's having a fabulous couple of seasons now. He really is able to capture what this team needs to do in different moments.
No question.